What's up guys, it's Nicole and today I'm doing another What I Ate Today video, and this was the perfect day to film a What I Ate Today video because, well, for two reasons. One, because I was experimenting with a new breakfast recipe and it ended up being really good, so I'm excited for you guys to try it. It's really easy, really healthy, and like I said, yummy. And then also on this day I was working, and so I always pack my dinner when I go to work because I work at night, and I know that you guys like seeing videos where I pack something healthy. Like I showed you what I made for my packed dinner in another What I Ate Today video that I will link below. And also I did that back to school lunch series where I did a whole week of healthy packed lunches, and you guys seem to really like that. And I think it's because you know as well as I do that sometimes when you cook something at home and you eat it right then while it's fresh, it's amazing and delicious. But if you pack it up to go and then put it in the fridge and reheat it, like, I don't know, it just loses something along the way somehow. So I end up getting in these like packed lunch ruts where I just sort of make the same thing all the time and it's just kind of boring and whatever. So I like seeing what other people pack when they're packing a lunch or a dinner, and I hope that you guys will enjoy this one too. And what's great about this one is it can be made from start to finish in like 6 or 7 minutes, so it's super fast, it's high protein, it's low fat, it's all vegan of course, and it's really good, and it can be eaten hot or cold. So I hope that you guys will enjoy, and let's get started. So this was kind of a weird morning for me. I had a lot to do, but I actually really wanted to experiment with a breakfast recipe, but I didn't really have time. So I decided to have a two-part breakfast and just start with a little piece of fruit and then get myself ready, and then I could spend a little bit more time experimenting because that's definitely my favorite thing to do. So I reached for a persimmon. I had a glass of water first and then I had a persimmon, and these are so good. If you've never had a persimmon, they kind of taste like apples, kind of like cinnamon, kind of like banana, I don't know how to explain it, but they're amazing. If you haven't tried one, highly recommend it. Then I just made myself a cup of coffee and added a little bit of my favorite almond milk. This is my favorite mug from Target, by the way. It just makes me really happy. So I drank my coffee while I was getting ready and kind of fluttering around my apartment, and then it was finally time to get to my kitchen so I could experiment with this recipe that, like I said, turned out really well. So basically it's just 3 main ingredients, which is oats, almond milk, and applesauce. I used unsweetened applesauce from Trader Joe's, and you just want to do equal parts. I did about half of a cup of each and then added it straight to the blender, and this is going to create a really nice kind of like pancake batter, even though you're not using flour or anything like that. And then I just seasoned it with some cinnamon. I think I did about half of a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ginger, and blended it until it was smooth. So then you just want to add this to a pan. You should be using a frying pan if you are a normal person and you have one of those, but I had a little bit of a kitchen disaster, don't judge me, and absolutely destroyed my pan, so I have to get a new one of those. So I just used a saucepan that I lightly greased with a little bit of cooking spray, and then over very low, like medium heat, I cooked these. I just poured the batter right into the center, and then, you know, when they get bubbly, you just flip them over until they're golden brown. And they turned out so good, and I decided to top them with a little bit of peanut butter and jelly. I love the combination of the apple that's in the pancakes with the peanut butter and jelly. It kind of tastes like, I don't know, like school lunch when you're a kid, but the apple flavor is really subtle, and this would actually be so good with the warm apple maple syrup that I made in my apple cinnamon pancakes recipe that I will link below. But I didn't have any maple syrup, so I just went for a bit of peanut butter, and I really like this fruit spread too. It is a little bit more natural. It has a lot of fruit in it, and it's naturally sweetened. I get this one at Whole Foods, but there's a really good one at Trader Joe's too. So this was amazing. Hey, so I am in Beverly Hills because I had to come here and take a wine class. So I was gonna run home and eat, but I'm so hungry. So I think I'm gonna pop into Whole Foods and get some sushi, some veggie sushi. Okay, so that really wasn't enough food for like a proper lunch, but that was a good snack. And now I'm just Christmas shopping, so I have to kind of hurry up. So I got my coffee, and I'll make a bigger dinner when I get home. So on this day, I had to work in the evening, and I decided to pack my dinner. I've been doing that pretty much ever since I started this job. It saved me a lot of money, and it helps me eat a lot healthier. So I decided to make something that I saw Bonnie Rebecca make recently, which is buckwheat noodles. And buckwheat noodles have a lot more protein than regular noodles, and they only take 4 minutes to cook. So I am so glad that she introduced me to these. And, well, not me personally, her audience. I just happen to be one of them. I sound like such a creep. But basically, you just let them cook for 4 minutes, literally just 4 minutes, and then they're done. You don't want to overcook them. But while they cooked, I chopped up 1 scallion, and scallions are really important to add to your diet. Leeks, scallions, anything in the onion and garlic family. I know it seems like just a garnish, but they actually are really healthy for you and very detoxifying. So I love adding them in. And then I chopped up some tofu into little bite-sized pieces. If you don't think you like tofu, try extra firm, or at least firm tofu. I'm really not a fan of the other kind, but I find that this is really good, especially in a dish like this where it just absorbs the sauce and it makes it a little bit more filling and protein rich. So I drain the noodles, add the tofu and the scallion, and then I just sort of seasoned it with some low sodium soy sauce and a little bit of teriyaki sauce. This one is from Trader Joe's and it has a little bit of ginger and some sesame, but because I love sesame, I decided to add a little bit of sesame oil. Again, you've heard me say this before, but sesame oil is very strong, so just add a couple of drops and then taste it and see if you want more. But I find that just a few drops is perfect. And then I tossed this and it was ready to go. Now, this is delicious warm, and you can also add mushrooms and bok choy and spinach and whatever kind of vegetables. Broccoli would be good. But I just kept it simple with what I had, and then I added some spinach on the side. And what I love about this, especially when I'm packing it for work, is that it's really good cold, and you can kind of eat the lettuce as like a salad and then have the noodles as a cold noodle dish, or you can warm this up and stir it around, and the spinach just kind of like blends in with the pasta and it just becomes like another vegetable in it. And either way is really, really delicious. So I've been making this quite a bit, actually. I'm so glad that I saw her make it on her video, because I would have never thought to use buckwheat noodles. And then I always pack a snack for the end of the night, because usually after my shift, which is pretty long, I need a little something, but I hate eating really late at night because I get a stomach ache. So I've been eating these Engine 2 crackers with a bit of peanut butter. I take 2 and I just make a little sandwich. It's honestly super boring, and these crackers are really dry and hard, but I kind of like that, so that's what I do every day. So that is everything that I ate today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that it gave you some good ideas. Let me know if you end up making any of these recipes in the comments, or tag me in a picture of your recreation either on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter. And if you enjoyed this video and you know of a friend or family member who may also enjoy this video, go ahead and share it with them. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And I hope you guys have a really great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.